In the dark, one question remains. Welcome. Questions before sleep. What if sound vanished completely from the universe? Imagine waking up one morning and realizing the world has gone completely silent. You open your mouth to speak, but nothing comes out. You shout, you scream, you cry, but there's nothing. The air doesn't move, the walls don't echo, the universe doesn't reply. At first, it feels strange but peaceful. The constant noise of traffic, machines, and chatter is gone. You can finally think without distraction. But that peace doesn't last. Soon, panic begins to spread. You can't hear your own footsteps. You can't hear your heartbeat. You can't hear the wind brushing through the trees. It feels like the world itself has died. Communication collapses overnight. Phone calls become useless. Radios, alarms, and songs all fall silent. The world loses its voice. People try to talk using gestures, writing, and screens, but nothing replaces the emotion of hearing someone's voice. Parents can't hear their children laugh. Friends can't share jokes. Lovers can't whisper words of affection. In the absence of sound, human connection starts to fade. Conversations lose their warmth. Life feels mechanical, robotic. People begin to isolate themselves, trapped inside their own minds. The world becomes visually alive but emotionally empty. Animals suffer even more. Birds can't sing to attract mates. Whales can't communicate through sonar. Wolves can't hunt in packs. Frogs, insects, and bats lose their way of life. The natural symphony that once defined Earth disappears. Without sound, ecosystems collapse. Predators can't find prey. Species go extinct. The balance of nature shatters quietly, ironically in perfect silence. Scientists around the world go mad trying to explain it. They test the air, the atoms, the frequencies. Nothing vibrates. It's not that people went deaf, it's that sound itself ceased to exist. The very concept of vibration, of energy and motion, has vanished. It's as if one fundamental rule of the universe was deleted overnight. Music becomes a memory. The last songs humanity remembers are written down in silence. Instruments turn into relics. Drums, guitars, and pianos are still there. But they don't sing anymore. Artists try to express rhythm through visuals. Dancers move to beats no one can hear. And people cry without knowing how to express grief in a mute world. Then the fear sets in. Without sound, danger hides everywhere. You can't hear footsteps behind you. You can't hear thunder approaching. You can't hear the crack of a collapsing building or the roar of an explosion. The world becomes more dangerous, more unpredictable. Humans rely on sight alone. One sense against an entire world of unseen threats. Over time, humanity adapts. New languages are born, purely visual and symbolic. Technology evolves to translate brain waves into readable thoughts. But even with progress, something feels missing. The emotional weight of sound, the laughter, the music, the words "I love you" can't be recreated by any machine. Sound wasn't just vibration, it was the heartbeat of life. It was how we felt the presence of others, how we experienced joy, sorrow, and connection. Without it, the universe feels incomplete. Imagine rain falling. You see it splash against the pavement, but you don't hear it. Imagine thunder striking. Light flashes, but silence follows. Imagine standing beside the person you love most. They say your name, but you can't hear it. You only see their lips move. That's when you realize sound was never just noise, it was emotion made visible. If sound disappeared forever, humanity would survive. But it would never truly live again. The world would move on, yes, but without rhythm, without harmony, without the pulse that made existence feel alive, the silence would become eternal. And in that eternal silence, the universe would lose one of its greatest miracles, the ability to be heard. And if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell.